Do you really need Medicare if you already have insurance through your job, or could skipping it cost you later? This is one of the most important questions for people turning 65 here in the Rio Grande Valley. I'm Antonio Espino, and I'm here to help you get the facts. The simple answer is, it depends. Not everyone's situation is the same when it comes to employer coverage and Medicare. Some people can stay on their employer insurance without enrolling in Medicare right away, but others actually need Medicare immediately to avoid serious problems. When you turn 65, your employer insurance and Medicare can actually work together, but how they interact depends entirely on your specific situation. You may choose to have both. In that case, one plan becomes your primary payer and the other becomes secondary. The first thing we look at is the size of your company. This is a crucial detail that many people overlook. If your employer has 20 or more employees, your employer insurance is usually the primary payer and Medicare is secondary. In this case, Medicare Part B might not be strictly necessary right away, as it would only pick up what your employer plan doesn't cover. However, if your employer has fewer than 20 employees, Medicare actually becomes the primary payer the moment you turn 65. If you don't enroll in Medicare under these circumstances, you could be left with massive gaps in your medical coverage. This is where many people make a very costly mistake, assuming their small group plan will keep paying 100% of the bills. It often won't. Beyond just gaps in coverage, skipping Medicare at the wrong time can lead to lifetime penalties that increase your costs forever. You could also find yourself paying thousands of dollars out of pocket for services that Medicare would have otherwise covered. But it's not all about penalties. In many cases, Medicare can actually be more affordable than staying on your employer's plan. When we look at lower monthly premiums and significantly lower out-of-pocket costs, the savings can really add up. Medicare Advantage plans often include additional benefits like dental, vision, and hearing coverage that your employer plan might lack. That's why it's so important to compare your specific employer plan with all your Medicare options before making a final decision. There are certainly times when staying on your employer plan is the best move. For example, if your coverage is exceptionally strong, if your premiums are very low, and your employer has a large group plan, it might make sense to delay Medicare Part B for now. You also need to be careful with health savings accounts, as enrolling in any part of Medicare will stop your ability to contribute to an HSA. Here in Brownsville, Harlingen, and McAllen, I help people every day compare these two options to see which one truly saves them money. We'll look at your doctor networks, your prescription costs, and your maximum out-of-pocket exposure to give you a clear picture. If you're turning 65 and feeling unsure, I can help you review your employer plan options at no cost to you. Give me a call today at 956-455-1313. Let's make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. You can also click the link below to schedule your free consultation directly on my website at your convenience. If you want weekly updates about Medicare changes that could affect your benefits here in the Valley, be sure to subscribe to this channel. We're always sharing new information to help you stay informed. Subscribe now so you don't miss anything important. I'm Antonio Espino. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to helping you navigate your Medicare journey.